Now see, when product of the vectors is carried out in such a way that the result comes to the vector quantity, then it is called vector product of vectors. Here we have to discuss vector product of two vectors. Vector product of two vectors is represented by the symbol of cross between two vectors. See here, vector A cross vector B. So here the symbol used, that is cross, therefore it is also known as cross product of two vectors. Cross product of two vectors. Now it is defined as vector A cross vector B, that is equal to magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into sine theta into n caret, where n caret is the unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. It implies that here we will get resultant quantity, that is the vector quantity. The direction of that vector quantity will be in the direction of this unit vector n caret. And if we take the magnitude of that vector quantity, then magnitude of A cross B, that is AB sine theta, because magnitude of n caret, that is 1. Okay. So simply we can write vector A cross vector B, that is AB sine theta n caret. But now here one more important thing. If we think about n caret, which is the unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and B, then perpendicular to the plane of vector A and B, there are two directions. Suppose these are the vector A and B, these are, okay. So if we take, this is vector A, this is vector B, then perpendicular to both these one, there are two directions. One that is above this one, another one that is below this one. Then which one that we have to take in consideration? Okay. So here direction of n caret, or we can say the resultant vector, that is fixed with the help of right hand screw rule. હવે રાઈટ હેન્ડ સ્ક્રૂ રૂલ અહીંયા કેવી રીતે યુઝ કરવાનો? રાઈટ હેન્ડ થંબ રૂલ પણ આપણે કહી શકીએ આને. ઓકે. First of all, we have to place right-handed screw perpendicular to both vectors A and B. This is our vector A, this is our vector B. Then after, if we want A cross B, vector A cross B. So if we want A cross B, then we have to rotate this right-handed screw from A to B. From A to B means like this. Now if we rotate this right-handed screw in this particular direction, then the direction in which it transverse, that is the direction of n caret. Right-handed screw follow the right-handed thumb rule. So if we want to rotate right-handed screw in this direction, then place your fingers in the direction of rotation. Then thumb automatically will give you the direction in which the screw will transverse. So that is the direction of resultant vector. If we want B cross A, then we have to rotate it from B to A like this. B to A, B to A. So in the direction B to A, place the finger, then your thumb going downward. So your resultant vector in this case will be downward. Now see the figure. vector A and vector B. Angle between these two, that is theta. Now place the right-handed screw perpendicular to both this one. If we rotate it from A to B, then it will move in upward direction. So A cross B, that is in this direction. So resultant vector, that is in upward direction here. Similarly, if we take B cross A, then rotate the right-handed screw from B to A. So we rotate it like this, then it will move in downward direction. So B cross A, that is downward. Clear to all of you? Any doubt in this one? Now see here. Here if we take A cross B or B cross A, then magnitude wise it will be same one. Magnitude A cross B, that you can write AB sine theta. Or magnitude B cross A, if you want to write, then you can write BA sine theta. But after all, AB sine theta and BA sine theta, that is one of the same thing. But see, the direction of A cross B and B cross A, that is exactly opposite. So vector A cross B is not equal to B cross A. So commutative law does not holds in vector product of two vectors. Both are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. So we can write like this, vector A cross B, that is minus vector B cross A. Then A cross B plus C, here distributive law holds. So A cross B plus A cross C. Now if two vectors A and B are parallel to each other, if are parallel to each other, then the angle between those two, that is 0. So A cross B equal to AB. Now A and B are parallel, so theta is 0. So sine 0 into n caret, so 0. So always remember this thing. This is very important characteristic. If two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then dot product is 0. Or vice versa, you can say. If dot product is 0, then we can say yes, those two vectors are perpendicular to each other. If parallel to each other, then their cross product will come to 0. Or we can say if cross product is 0, then both the vectors are parallel to each other. If two vectors A and B are perpendicular to each other, then theta is 90. So vector A cross vector B, that is AB sine 90 into n caret. So that is AB n caret.